Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. It's Tracy. Necklight time. So yesterday I went in an awful lot of inexpensive UK stores and got some new yarns to show you, or as I like to call them, cheap shops. Gotta love a few cheap shops. So as you can see, well, you probably can't. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff over here to show you. It's not all yarny related, some of it's just acquisitions, like this one. I got this in New Look in their sale and it was $4.99. And what I like about it is it's tall and it's just a pot. Now I guess it has this little insert cardboard thing I've thrown away now, and it has makeup brushes in it. So I do have a makeup brush that I, get rid of my shininess when I'm going on camera. So that will go in there, but pens and everything will fit in there. And I did have a small one that kept toppling over with taller stuff in. So this one is going to live here in the yarn room. And that's going to be, it's made of pottery. So it's nice and heavy, so it shouldn't fall over. So firstly, well, that was first, but you know what I mean. I want to just tell you that I might have to pause it because I'm waiting for a phone call from the doctor. So if I do get a call, I'll have to pause it and come back to you. But in my experience, they never ring very early. So I'm just going to get this carrier bag ready so I can put the yarn into there. Not that it'll all fit. So firstly, I went into Home Bargains. Now, Home Bargains, I have had a bit of yarn from there before. They had these packs of variegated yarn, and I showed those on here. But I'd got wind of some really nice little yarn cakes. So I figured I'd go and have a little looky, and as luck would have it, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I managed to get all they had, and it's called Crafty Cake Yarn, 100 grams. Let's get the light on. Which is 338 meters, and it is really, really soft. And I'd not seen this in there before, and I don't go in there very often, and they are kind of cool. So let's have a little read up, see what we can see, if there's anything else on the yarn band. At least they had the yardage, well, meterage. It's 100% acrylic, but it seriously feels like premium. It is amazingly soft. And it's just called multicoloured yarn, which seems to say it all. So you can warm wash at 30 degrees, short spin, like cold rinse, tumble dry, do not bleach, tumble dry or anything. So I wouldn't normally tumble dry my makes anyway, but you've got your washing instructions, so that's cool. It's not machine washable though, I don't think. But that is brilliant. So I got 6 of those in Home Bargains. Did I say? Yeah, I think I'll just put one in, so that's it. They're not bad, so that's enough to make something of consequence. I don't believe I've got anything else in Home Bargains, but it's not actually in order, any of this. So, it used to be a store. I was going to say stop. Yeah, there's a cross between shop and store. I want both on. Don't know. Anyway, it used to be a store in Sittingbourne that did James C. Brett. I didn't frequent that store because I found them too expensive. I could get the same yarn in Hobbycraft a bit cheaper, if not the same, and I had more variety, and plus I found the shop easier to navigate. The little store was small, but they've gone since the pandemic, and I don't really go for really, really sparkly baby yarn, but this one caught my eye. Now, it was the only colour that did. I wasn't keen on the other colours, but this is James C. Brett Twinkle DK. And look at that. Isn't that just yummy? I really like that. See, normally speaking, I don't like it when you've got a different colour sparkle to the actual yarn, but obviously it's variegated, so you're not exactly going to be able to match that up. Plus, this is that lovely shine that goes kind of rainbow colours, like greens, looks green under one, light blue under another. It's that really nice sparkle. So I got a couple of those, just 2. I could have got more, but I only got 2 because I figured I was going to make a blanket, and the 2 would have been enough for what I wanted. It was $3.99, so you know, not expensive, but not the cheapest yarn. And this was in just a shop that sells everything, you know, one of those kind of shops. They're usually Indians, and they sell anything from incense burners to lighters, yarn, footstools. You know, they just seem to sell everything that's quite inexpensive. So this is, again, 65% acrylic, 29% polyamide, 5% polyester, and it is machine washable, which is pretty cool. The meters is 270 and yarns 294. If you wanted to get this colour, the shade is BTP 22. It is lovely, I have to say. So the other colours were nice, but they didn't really grab me. You know, I'm kind of a bit fussy. So along with that, I got white. They did have other colours, and the white was $3.49, so it's cheaper. But obviously the white has a sparkle, but it's very, very subtle, see? Same colour sparkle going through it as well, so that's cool. And I got 3 of these to go with those 2 to make the blanket. And this just shade BT01. So it should be exactly the same. Actually not. 65% acrylic, 28% super soft nylon, and 7% lurex. And the meters is 300 or 328 yards. And it is machine washable as well. So that I got. Although it wasn't the cheapest yarn. Oh, I have to say, forgot to tell you, this cake yarn was £1. Can you believe it? That's why I got all 6. £1. I'm in shock, disbelief that it was £1. So I had to get it. Couldn't really not get it for £1 each. So yeah, this one is $3.49. So as you can see, a lot more expensive than that. I said a lot. It's still cheap, but then it is James C. Brett, and it is really soft, lovely yarn. So that was that shop. Where did I go next? What's this one? Try not to knock everything over. Ah, my glasses are on the floor. I did wonder where they went. I'll get them if I need them. So I went into B&M, and this was a B&M in Ashford when I saw Paul. So they didn't have anything that I hadn't had already, but they did have some more of this. And I absolutely loved this. I did buy, oh, it's so soft. I did buy some of this before in our B&M, but I wanted more. And so when I saw it, I thought I'd grab it. It's Trim Feather Touch, and they're £3 per skein. Oh, right. Now, does it say much? 100 grams, luxury knitting yarn. Yep, 30 meters, 100% polyester and hand wash. Well, I would have thought with this sort of stuff you would have to hand wash it, but because they had a few, I got a couple. So I got 1, 2, 3 of those, and that was it that I got from there. So now we get on to Wilco, and I popped into Wilco and I didn't imagine that bag's full. Got another one. This is from the Apple shop, but I saved them for this sort of thing. Put that down there so I can pop my yarn into it. Sorry about the rustling. So I have seen and used this one before. It's called Chainette yarn, and I don't know if you're going to see it. There is a chain. It's hard to spot because the colour. If I get closer, maybe. I'm not sure if it's picking it up because of the way the colours change. It might not be noticeable. What does it say on the yarn band? All measurements are approximate. So maybe we got some then. That would be nice. Love me, keep me, or bring me back with a receipt within 28 days. So that's nice that they decide to let you bring it back if you want. 100% acrylic, luxury, lightweight, multicoloured yarn with a great stitch definition and elasticity. Care and use. Machine washable, 30 degrees. Do not bleach, do not iron dry, clean or tumble dry. 100 grams equals 286 meters. And I got quite a bit, although I did already have some, but I figured if I was going to make maybe a garment out of it, I might want a lot. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and there might not be all she wrote, you know, because I found it in this colour and I decided I quite like to try this. So I didn't tell you the colour, did I? Price £2, I think this was £2. Colourway, didn't know if it said it. I don't think it does, you know. It should do, shouldn't it? But I looked all over the yarn band and I didn't see a shade. Oh, maybe that's it. Hang on, let's see. It doesn't say what it is, but it's 100579. 100579. So no, there's no shade number. But then I got this one, which is all kind of oranges and light kind of colours. Beautiful, really. All the dimensions are the same. I didn't get as much because I only had a few balls, so that's all I got. 3 of those, but really cheerful colours. I really like this. I'm going to use that for sure, and maybe I'll review it. While I was in there, they did have some more of these cakes. Now these cakes, I believe, were £1 or £2, something like that. I should have a bill in there. Thought I did. Kept the receipt, stuck it in case I forgot the amount. No, can't find it anywhere. Oh look, I did get an extra one, so I got 4. But I cleared the shelves. Now I did get this last time I was in there, so I got another 3 of these, so that I had enough to make something. I might make a blanket with this, you know, because it self stripes and self colour changes. I might do that. Now let's see, this is 80% acrylic and 20% wool. Very, very soft. I would say this is softer than a Karen cake. Yeah, definitely. Definitely softer than Karen. Or Caron, however you want to say it. Machine washable, maximum of 30 degrees. Usual, do not bleach, blah, blah, blah. 100 grams is 200 meters. Love me, keep me, so you can take it back if you don't love it. Ah, hang on, batch number 210113. So we got a batch number on that. Interesting that I couldn't see a batch. Oh, hang on, 210113, exactly the same. Well, joke. Never mind. And I just lastly picked up 2 blue ones. 2 blue. Now these were £1, £1.20, something like that. Without my little bill, which I did keep. It's flown away in the wind. So I've got a couple of blues. And these are 100 grams and they're 340 meters. 100% acrylic, lightweight double knitting. Machine washable to 30 degrees. Any other info? This number I don't have any confidence in. 100579 or batch code 210113. So that's the same batch code. So obviously that's nothing to do with the actual yarn. And I just don't trust the numbers that I'm reading because they all seem to be the same. But this is a really nice blue. So I got that. And next I got these. And these were... where did I buy these? I think these were in the Works. I popped in to the Works to see if they had... I think it's the Works. Let me just check. Yeah, the Works. I popped in to see if they had any yarn because quite often they do. And they have some interesting sort of yarns pop up. I got Karen Pantone in there. And I got those quite a lot for quite a while. Lots of different colours. Beautiful. Annoying that you had to keep winding it yourself and you got these little tiny balls out of each colour. But nevertheless, it's in storage somewhere to use. So this time their yarn is pretty not good. They do Crea Creations, which come free with a magazine called Crea Crafts. And they did that for quite some time and it was far too expensive. The yarns themselves were pretty good yarns, I have to say, but they were only tiny balls and I didn't think they were worth it. This time they have like a pack called Knitting Yarns and they had, say, a rainbow effect of colours. So if they were stone colours and browns, you would have about 6 colours in there, but they were, again, only 20-25 gram balls, so not worth the money, not to me. So I've got a couple of notebooks. This one's mine. So I wish I was a unicorn. That's mine. I love notebooks. I have too many of them. And this one's for Gary. I got in Bumblebees because as I steal all of the notebooks, poor Gary is always searching for one, and it's always got my patterns in that I'm writing. Not that I write them properly. I write them in Tracy speak so that I can understand them. So that's it. That's what I got. And it's quite a bit. Oh, we did actually buy 2 of these from Wilco. They're on the door. I forgot to show them to you. They're plain silver, and one's got a G on it and one's got a T on it. So one's obviously Gary's and one's mine, and they were £3. Can you believe? This one wasn't. This was a Kath Kidston one that I got, but the ones that Gary got were £3. So fantastic bargains in there at the moment, and everywhere, to be honest with you. Playing disco with the lights. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my cheap shops yarn haul, part 1. There will be a part 2 when I've gone around. I didn't actually get anything from Poundland or anything like that, because they very rarely change, and you've seen it. But this stuff, wow, I couldn't resist it, especially the pound. How about that in Home Bargains? I suggest that if you're in the UK and you've got a Home Bargains, or even if you have to travel a little way to go for a Home Bargains, go check it out. They had lots of other yarns in there as well. They had lots of variegated packs. They had one like the Poundland Brights, you know, they're really bright one. They had one exactly the same. They had lots and lots in there, but I didn't buy them because I've got similar, and I just didn't want loads of yarn that I'm not going to use. So well worth checking out all of these stores. You know, they're not expensive yarns, but they are pretty good and good to work with. Some of the time they're really no different from the expensive. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.